Hello, this is DracoFlame67, and welcome back to the Tales of Symphonia Boss Tour Remastered. This time we are fighting Sylph, the summoned spirit of wind, and Sylph takes the form of 3 bosses at the same time, Sephi, Eutis, and Ferris. Don't be fooled by these very low HP counts. This monster list data was from me fighting Sylph before going to the Tower of Salvation in my previous playthrough, but since this is after the Tower of Salvation, all of their stats have been increased significantly. So you will see when I use the magic lenses that the health is considerably higher. I actually think on normal, the health for these bosses is actually higher than the health on Mania from before. If you try to fight Sylph early. Though, of course, I strongly recommend on the first time through to hold off on fighting Sylph until after you come back from Tethe'alla, because you have better means of resisting wind and dealing with dealing with several enemies at once, and that will come into play in the preparation sections of this video. Anyway, let's go over each of the bosses and what you can expect from them. Sephi has a big sword, and she does the most amount. She has the greatest potential to do damage up close. Eutis, she's an archer. Her attacks are still mostly physical, but they will hit at range. And meanwhile, Ferris, she has the least amount of health, but the shield means that her guard is very hard to break when trying to attack from the front. And she will also cast, she's also the only one of the 3 that can cast Air Thrust. All 3 of them are able to cast Windblade, though. So we have a sword user who's dangerous up close. We have an archer who's dangerous from far, and we have a spellcaster who can also break guards easy, and her guard is also difficult to break thanks to the shield. Now, with all of that said, let's take a look at the normal mode file and see how I prepared for it. Okay, here I have the normal mode file. I'm bringing in a party of Zelos, Sheena, Colette, and Raine. As far as strategy is concerned, I have Sheena, Colette both on front lines, Raine on L-range magic, and Zelos to move freely. And everyone is on scatter, so ideally, Zelos, Sheena, and Colette are all attacking different characters, all attacking different parts of Sylph, so that Raine isn't being targeted, and she'll be able to get her support spells and her healing off uninterrupted. As far as techs go, Zelos is at the level where he can learn Demon Spear, so while I don't necessarily recommend it, I will be using Light Spear Cannon quite a bit. Sheena, since there are several enemies, I've given her Pyre Seal so she can knock enemies away. The summon I've enabled is Gnome, just because I think it's funny. Colette, I've disabled all of her angel skills so that she's not tempted to use them. I have noticed in some videos of my prior boss fights that she will sometimes cast angel spells even when she's on front lines, so I've disabled all of them. And Raine, she's on the way to learning Revitalize, but even if she had Revitalize, I don't think I'd use it because it costs so much TP. I have Acuteness enabled so that if she manages to get it off, the entire party's attack will be increased. I'll just help with dealing with all of the enemies. Regarding equipment, both Sheena and Raine have a feather robe, which are still for sale at Asgard. They don't give nearly as much defense as their most recent gear, but they have wind resistance without occupying an accessory slot, which is very important because we only have one wind resist equipment so far, and that's the Thunder Cape. I've put it on Colette. Meanwhile, with Zelos, I've given him the Holy Symbol and a Cleric's Hat so that he has a lot of health regeneration, even if he doesn't have resistance to wind. And as for the weapon, even though the Flame Dagger is stronger than the Ice Coffin, I'm anticipating range might be an issue, so I'm going with the Ice Coffin, even if it's slightly weaker. The attacks will be easier to connect. Yeah. Alright, so, what else? And I've given Raine a Black Onyx for more health. Okay, regarding X skills, I've given Zelos a second level 3, so he has Super Chain. It requires 3 level 3s for Super Blast, so Zelos still can't link text after the 4th hit. So if I want to use special moves, I have to do it after the 3rd hit. No, I think I'm gonna go for dash instead. I think I value mobility over more critical hits. So I'm still not quite willing to part with Chivalry yet. That's the only reason why I haven't put a 3rd level 3 on this Zelos yet. Because I'm going to keep level 2 for personal outside of battle, so I'm gonna have to say goodbye to the level 1 eventually for Super Blast. But that time hasn't come yet. If I could, as long as I foresee fights where I think Zelos plus 3 females is optimal, then I'm going to continue with Chivalry. Sheena has Life Drain like before. Colette, I've got EXP plus all, just to help get a little more levels, and it happens to come with Lucky Unison, so if I use a Unison attack, there is a chance that I can just use another one right off the bat. And Raine is the same as before. Regarding that Unison attack, I am fairly certain that Ray and Grand Cross combine to make Gospel. I don't think Holy Lance is required for it. And I'll be going on up because that's what I have Light Spear Cannon on for Zelos. So the uses from the Unison attack will help get to Demon Spear quicker. And Sheena will have Power Steel Absolute on up. Is that it? Anything else that I need to talk about regarding equipment? Oh, yeah. Up until now, I put Emerald Ring on my character so that I can, so I don't have to, in order to reduce my own TP consumption. But those higher-end healing spells are worth a lot of TP, and I think that the Emerald Ring is better served on Raine, especially because Zelos can do 6 basic attacks if I need him to. Yeah, so I think that's it. Actually, no. The one other thing is because of Sylph being in the Valacroft Mausoleum dungeon, and the only save point is at the very start of the dungeon, I'm going to be using a Holy Bottle to avoid all of the encounters, so that I can fight Sylph with a completely fresh party. And I will see you in the battle.
I am Sheena. I ask that thou annulst thy pact with Mythos and establish a new pact with me.
Ah, so the next pact maker's finally here. Okay then, we'll test out your power! Be careful, everyone! Ready?
Ferris.
Ready? Sorry. Ready? Acuteness. No way.
Fierce demon, light spear cannon. Lightning blade, light spear cannon.
Ready?
Red chariot.
Don't get in my way.
Lightning blade,
Don't get in my way.
cannon. Demon blade.
Seal.
Siren's on the way. Nurse.
Raise saddle.
Love ya.
Okay, use another magic pass.
A win. Triple raise saddle. Fire seal. You go, go, go.
Whoa.
Raise saddle. Torrential parasol.
Spear cannon.
Siren's on the way.
Go, go, go.
Healing circle.
Red chariot.
Cannon.
Go, go, go.
Don't get in my way.
Ring. Serpent blood.
Healing circle.
Parasol. Red chariot.
Light spear cannon.
Ready?
Parabol.
Healing circle.
Power seal.
Light
Absolute.
spear cannon.
Ray.
Grand cross.
Get ready.
Okay, now that
I got it.
about the same.
Raider sea wing. Triple race satellite.
Are you ready? Healing circle.
Not the face.
Raise down torrential parabol.
Lightning blade, light spear cannon.
Ring roll. Power
Ready?
seal. Absolute. Force seal.
Love ya.
Ring. Race satellite.
Don't get in my way. I was careless.
Ring.
Don't get in my way. Sorry. Ready? Ready? Healing circle.
Lightning blade,
Force
light
seal.
spear cannon.
Impossible. Serpent blood. Force seal.
Are you ready?
No way.
On the way. Healing circle. How? That's it? I was just getting started.
Plus 10 grade. So that was Sylph on normal. Having the wind resistance on everyone except Zelos, I think, really helped. If it weren't for those feather robes, then I think Raine and Sheena both would have died at least once. But they were able to pull through, and I didn't even need to use any healing. I didn't need to use any healing restoring items. I expect that not to be true for Mania, but we will see. Alright, so here I have the Mania Mode file. You see my team is mostly the same as in the normal mode fight, just instead of Zelos, Sheena, Colette, and Raine, it's Zelos, Sheena, Presea, and Raine. The only reason I've swapped Colette and Presea is because Presea has more health, and that means she will be better able to take wind attacks unresisted. Because even on Mania, even with all of our extra gold, we still don't have enough equipment for wind resist on all 4 characters. Someone has to go without it. This time, however, I've put the Thunder Cape on Zelos, leaving Presea without any wind resist. To compensate for that, I've given Presea 2 black onyxes, so her HP is extremely high. Hopefully that is enough to offset not having a resistance to wind. As for the rest of the equipment, again, Sheena and Raine have the feather robe. Instead of the cute mittens, which you can get from Altamira, Sheena and Raine are equipped with cat's mittens, which you can buy at Cat's Village after you in Silveron after you come back with the Reards. 1 point better than the Mithril Bracelet. Helps with their defense, especially because the feather robe doesn't have much in the form of physical defense. And to help with that, but yeah, since I'm using more, I still have the Emerald Ring on Zelos this time. Raine has more TP, and with the Spirit Symbol, that should be enough for the healing. And of course, she still has Black Onyx. Sheena also has Black Onyx and Blue Talisman to increase defense further. Zelos is the only one without a Black Onyx, since I only have 4, and 2 of them are on Presea. So Zelos has the Thunder Cape for wind resist, and Emerald Ring for TP reduction. Also, the one with the joke weapon in this fight is Zelos with the baseball bat. As I talked about in the Rhodile fight, or yeah, in the Rhodile video, thought the baseball bat was Earth Elemental. I guess it's not. I guess it's not Earth Element. I thought it was. Maybe it's just because of the sound effect it makes. But, you know, even without it, while I don't have Grave Blade strats, well, we'll see if it's Earth Element or not. Still, I think it's still worth running on Zelos anyway. Regarding X skills, again, Super Blast and Chivalry. For Zelos, for Sheena, I have Quick Turn, Hard Hit, and Blood Spirit. For Presea, I have Vitality, so helping increase her health even further. And Pain Suppress, though I don't know if it will actually come into effect in this battle. And Raine has Quick Spell like usual. Regarding strategy, yeah, so it should be okay. Also regarding the level, everyone is one level below the normal mode file because I overestimated how much experience I would get in the process of getting 30 energy tablets. Watch the Fun with Farming video on getting energy tablets if you want to know how I got 30 of these. But I am anticipating all of my characters being hurt at the same time, so I've got energy tablets to help deal with that if Raine is preoccupied or so on. Regarding Unison attack, Raine's Holy Lance combines with Demon Seal to make Purgatory Seal. I'm going to go with that. Fierce Demon Fang, I don't know if it's going to become Graveblade or not. If it does, then great. If it doesn't, oh well. And Perseia's got Eternal Damnation on down. Just a strong move that combines destruction and devastation. Alright. I think that's it for prep on Mania. Yeah, let's get into the battle. I'm gonna use a holy bottle, and I will see you when I fight Sylph.
Okay then, we'll test out your power!
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Well,
Here! No! Here,
all right. Fierce Demon Fang.
Eternal Damnation! Holy Lance! Get ready!
Okay, that settles it. The baseball bat is not Earth Element.
Here! Ready? Devastate! Bring infliction! Don't get in my way!
Light Spear. Super Lightning Demon Fang.
Ready? Healing Circle! Bring
Light Spear.
Deadly
Super Lightning Demon Fang. Light Spear. Super Lightning Demon
Okay, Seiya used the energy tablets.
Fang.
Nurse! Dual punishment! Endless no way! Serpent Fire Seal! Bring!
Light Spear.
Ready?
Super Lightning
Healing
Blade.
Circle!
Demon Fang.
Devastation! Dual punishment! Endless infliction! Don't get in my way! Serpent Fire! Ready? Nurse!
Light Spear.
Are you ready? Messed up. Ready? Devastation! Deadly destruction! Don't get away!
Whoa, okay, his energy
Ready?
tablet.
Devastation! Run! Serpent Seal! Don't get in my way! Help is on the way! Ready? Healing Circle! Fire! Go, go, go! No way! Demon Seal!
Fierce Demon Fang.
Eternal Damnation! Holy Lance! Try this!
Okay, I need a magic lens on you.
Here!
Okay, have the least amount of health left. I'm gonna go after you.
Noodle! Nurse! Roxy!
Got the face.
Are you ready? Don't get in my way! Go, go, go! Help is on... Bring it! Healing circle! Infliction! Go, go, go!
No, not... Taking it
You love me now.
Healing circle!
Super lightning demon bang.
Ready?
Fire seal.
Ready?
Right
Healing
spear.
circle! Go, go, now!
Super lightning demon bang.
Ow! No! Devastation!
Right
Dual
spear.
punishment!
Super lightning demon
Help is on the
bang.
way. Bring healing circle! Go, go, go! Mirage powers! Go, go, go! Ready? Go, go, go! Healing circle! No way! Bring it! Bring it!
Light spear.
I messed up.
I'm just too pretty. Seriously.
.56 grade. Wow. So, that was Sylph on Mania. Today I learned that the baseball bat is not Earth Element, even though it has the Earth Element sound effect. The energy tablets did their job. Persea having 2 black onyxes helped her survive at one point, so I didn't need many items. Yeah. So overall, a decent strategy that worked out, though I will be less tempted to use the baseball bat in future battles because turns out I can't get Graveblade with it. But oh well. This has been Draco Flame 67 with the Tales of Symphonia Boss Tour Remastered. Next time, well, we could fight Shadow, but there is one required battle that I want to take a look at because it's interesting and yeah. So there will be a mandatory Mook Mania between Sylph and Shadow. Until then.